I am sick, so today, this is my best me, and we're all just gonna have to get used to it. I wanted to give you guys a few life updates and also do a post-VidCon Q&A. So, first life update, I got a job. I start this Monday. I will be a store manager. Name redacted for safety reasons. Basically, I am working again, and I am very excited about it, and I am looking forward to being employed and eventually becoming manager of my own store. I'm very happy. A second life update is that I finally signed up for certified life coaching, which is going to be sort of like my side hustle for the time being. It was something that I didn't even know was a thing until recently, but when I found out what it was, I was like, oh my gosh, I would love to do that. And so now I'm all signed up for classes. It's a 22-week course, and by the end of it, I should be a certified life coach. So that's also awesome too. I asked a few of my friends if they had any VidCon questions for me, and they did. Did you get to meet somebody that you hadn't met before but always wanted to? There were two people that I got to meet this year, but I've only known about them pretty recently. One was Sam from Super Sam Stuff, and the other was Jessica from How to ADHD. I will link both of their channels in the description in case you're not already subscribed. You should, especially if you have ADHD, and for Sam, especially if you like and appreciate film. They were very, very sweet and dear people, and it was a pleasure meeting both of them. Have you ever been recognized at VidCon? No, but I was recognized at NerdCon Nerdfighteria, which was a pretty neat experience. If you could change something about VidCon, what would you change? I would say that the creator track needs to be more workshops and less panels. That may just be where I am at, but I would like more hands-on stuff and less people talking at me. Also, I feel like there's not enough time for questions at the end of each panel. I feel like that's really one of the only times that we get to have one-on-one conversations with creators that obviously have made it because they get to be on the other end of the panel, although I also got to be on a panel this year, so that was pretty great. Favorite and least favorite panels. So I had two panels that I really liked. One was team building that Nick Jenkins was on. He did a great job moderating that panel. And it was not so much that I learned, but that I got kind of a reinforcement on what it means to be a good manager, what it means to be a good leader. And even if I never really make it into the online space, there was definitely lessons there that I think can affect most of my life. And so that was a really great panel to be on, or in the crowd for, not on. And the other one was using your voice for change, and I really liked that panel just because it reinforced, there again, a lot of beliefs that I have that, you know, if we're going to have this platform and, you know, be creators, that we should use it for good and not for our own gains. What is my number one tip for somebody's first VidCon? I have more than one number one tip. Wear comfortable shoes. Wear comfortable shoes. Bring a water bottle. Bring a cordless cell phone charger. And don't worry about trying to do all of the things. Just do some of the things, because you will overwhelm yourself. And take breaks, especially if you're an introvert. Take breaks. Do you think VidCon is getting too big? Yes, I do, especially this year. I'm usually pretty good at kind of putting my blinders on to the crowds, but oh man, there was just so many people and they were everywhere this year. Like, I remember the one time I went into the bathroom at the Hilton and there was just a gaggle of girls sitting in the bathroom. I mean, but yeah, there just seemed to be a lot of people all over the place this year. So yeah, I think it's getting too big, but you know, what else is it supposed to do if not keep growing and pulsating and giving birth to baby tongue sweets? That's not right. Biggest takeaway. Actually for me, my biggest takeaway was kind of two things. One, I really need to start being true to who I am for you guys. And two, I think I'm not comfortable with selling myself for the sake of growing my channel. I would much rather be completely true to my beliefs and my personal stance on you know, not necessarily picking up a branding deal unless it's a branding deal that I'm really, really excited about. But I would rather stay small and be completely myself on this particular channel than, you know, try to sell myself in order to grow my channel. Top 3 favorite moments, and in no particular order, my top 3 favorite moments actually kind of all happened at the VidCon house that we stayed at. One was everybody singing me happy birthday. Insert clip here.
Happy birthday, dear Liz. Happy birthday to you.
The other one was the fort, the pillow fort that we made, which I would explain to you why that happened, but I really don't think that I can.
Hey,
Happy birthday, Liz.
happy birthday, Liz. This pillow fort is your birthday
You
present.
like the home that we built for you? Guys,
I'm grateful for all of my family.
guys.
But it was a wonderful experience. And lastly, after I did my collab, the video that I put up last week, everybody went around in a circle and kind of told me like some of why they loved me too, so that made me very happy and smiley and sunshine, and that was also one of my favorite moments. Honestly, it was mostly just being around my friends, being around people that love me, care about me, and support me and accept me for who I am. I mean, what else can you ask for in this life? Not much. How was your VidCon? What was your top 3 favorite moments? And if you didn't go to VidCon, do you ever plan on going, or are you kind of okay with not going? And if so, why? Because right now I'm not sure if I want to go back again because it's getting so big, but at the same time it's one of the only times that I get to see my friends. So anyway, I love you, and we will see what happens next week. All right, bye.